What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, coming to you today with a much-demanded Q&A. Grim, why the fuck don't you ever do Q&As? They're the most demanded thing ever, but here we go. First question comes from Julio. Oh, he asked it on Twitter, by the way, so if you want to ask me questions, follow me on the Twitter. So Julio says, Grim, tell us a story from your backyard wrestling days. And man, do I have one for you, Chico. So, backyard wrestling, we used to do crazy shit back then, just like we do today. And the thing is, back then, I was like 19, 20 years old, there was no YouTube. We had big clunky cameras and VHS tapes. It sucked donkey balls. And we still did dumb shit for the viewing pleasure of like 14 people who came over and watched these tapes, and we spread them around school and shit. And the only time we could get together was in the middle of the night when everybody didn't have school, work, girlfriends, you name it. And because of that, the neighbors would be pissed. Heel neighbors like Bitchy Witch Donna, right? But this is what happened. One day, the neighbor came outside and said, look, I don't give a shit what you guys do, as long as you ain't doing drugs. And then one day we lit a table on fire and threw a fucker off the roof, threw the table on fire, and he called the cops. He's like, you're gonna do that? You're obviously on drugs. And I'm like, no, I'm fat and straight edge. I prefer to kill myself with food, not drugs. Marcus Garcia wants to know, Grim, do you sell Grim's Toy Show t-shirts? Well, I've had a Grim's Toy Show t-shirt store on Spreadshit for a long time, but nobody seemed to care. But now I have one on Pro Wrestling Tees, and I'm hoping that maybe somebody does care. So if you want to check out Grim's Toy Show t-shirts, we got Obese Mode, we got What a Waste, we got Eat Grim Eat. Check them out on Pro Wrestling Tees, and if nobody buys them, I'll just close up shop. Maybe I'll buy one for myself. Ray Chavez says, Grim, what the fuck is up with your hair? I'll tell you what's up with my hair. It's growing long dick style. No, seriously. I actually had a medical problem which is preventing me from cutting my hair. What? Yeah, exactly. The back of my neck here was all breaking out and there's acne and shit. They said when I cut my hair, it was getting all oily and getting it all fucked up. So I said, oh, easy solution. I'll grow my hair out long like a wrestler or something. And now I look like an asshole because it's getting too long and I'm afraid to cut it because I don't want my fucking head breaking out in acne again. The struggle is real and I know you're all sitting at home going, you look stupid, you look stupid. Thanks. Appreciate it. Here's a good question from Arnold Bourne, and he wants to know, Grim, why do you keep kicking the shit out of Jimmy Controversy? I feel bad for him. Why the fuck would you feel bad for Jimmy? Do you see what this little shit cricket puts me through? This kid has been terrorizing me ever since he started stalking me over a year and a half ago. And sure, we trashed his collection. And sure, we have gotten the upper hand quite a few times. But this fucker never backs down. To his credit, he's like John Cena. He fucking never gives up. He's still making videos this week. Look at this shit!
Grim, I want you to listen to me, you lousy piece of garbage. You ugly, fat, lousy retard. Willow is going to make a magical, epic appearance at your house, and I am going to destroy every single toy and action figure on the shelf.
And I'm supposed to feel bad for this little bastard? I want to throw his ass into the damn river. He wants to provoke the obese? Then I'm gonna flatten that fuck with Grim Airlines. I will end you, Jimmy Controversy. Not a problem. Adam Transformer wants to know, Grim, what would you be doing if YouTube did not exist? Well, I was alive for a long ass time before YouTube existed, and I was collecting toys. Look at these things. These are 1980s Transformers. They're not new. Jakks figures? I wasn't doing YouTube when Jakks was making wrestling figures. I was collecting these things like they were going out of style, making all kinds of customs. I mean, look at some of these customs I got going up here. So, Grim was being Grim. It just wasn't being recorded and put on YouTube. I was on message boards and forums all over the internet known as Grim Kid or Kidlock, and I was having a lot of fun. I just wasn't recording it and putting it on YouTube. Bob Ding asks, Grim, where is your real father? And I said, my real father? I don't know, at home washing his ass. He doesn't support my collecting hobbies. He doesn't support my YouTube hobbies. He kind of thinks I should be, I don't know, fucking auto mechanic or something. I don't know what the hell he thinks, but he thinks that a grown man collecting toys is too stupid. And we don't talk. Super Pop was not my dad. Uncensored Super Pop, that's my mother's father, my grandfather. So a lot of people get that confused. My real dad, we don't get along too much. That boy, he don't think that Transformers and train wrestlers and whatnot are too cool. Steve Giordano wants to know, Grim, are you bringing Heel Wife and the Grimettes to SummerSlam? Or Doo-Wop and the Ninja Twins? Well, as you know, a couple of months ago, I posted up a video about how I bought 4 tickets to SummerSlam to take me, Doo-Wop, and the Ninja Twins. And Heel Wife was pissed! Period mode! What else is new? So Hurricane Heel Wife, Wives Ruin Lives, decides to come in here and bitch and complain about how I have to take her to SummerSlam. Or she's gonna rip up my tickets again like she did to the Royal Rumble tickets. Well, guess what? My tickets are digital, and they're stored on my phone on the Ticketmaster website, and all I gotta do is show my phone. I don't even have to print the motherfucking things out. They scan it right on the phone now. Bloop! My tickets are on the phone, bitch! So there ain't dick she can do. They are safe and secure on my phone behind the passcode. There ain't nothing she can do. I'm taking Doo-Wop and the Ninja Twins. Greg Zool wants to know, Grim, what wrestler would you like to have met that is now deceased that you never got to meet? And I would have to probably go with Ultimate Warrior, because I never got to meet him. Too stupid! He even came around a couple times too, and it was like $150, come meet the Ultimate Warrior. I was like, good lord, that's a lot of money. I was like, I ain't paying no $150 to meet the Ultimate Warrior. Big mistake. I should have totally shelled out the bucks to meet the Ultimate Warrior, because $150 to meet the Ultimate Warrior? Never gonna happen again! I missed that boat! Oh, I'm so upset about that. Others, I would have liked to have met Owen Hart, Eddie Guerrero. There's so many great wrestlers that have passed on that I haven't met. I don't know. I want to meet everybody, because you never know who's cool, who's not, until you meet them in person. But Ultimate Warrior was one of my favorites as a kid, so I would have liked to have met him. Owen Hart just seems like such a nice guy. I would have loved to have met him. Oh, wait, did I meet Owen Hart? Oh, wait, I did meet Owen Hart. I got to say hi to him outside of an event in Fernwood, Pennsylvania in 1994. I was only a kid. I was like, oh, hi, Laurel. Sam Taribi wants to know, Grim, what is your favorite figure from WWE Elite 37? And I'm like, come on, boy. Also, currently my favorite wrestler on the WWE roster right now, it's your boy, Borg Laser. He comes with the new logo, Ho Belt. That face where he's all like, boy mode. I mean, this figure is fantastic. Honorable mention would probably go to Steph, because it's like unique. This isn't like Brock Lesnar. We have 4 or 5 elites of him already. This is something new and exciting. Here's an interesting one from Elijah Fox, and he wants to know, food porn or real porn? What's real porn, like naked ladies? Well, I like food porn better. You want to know why? Because at least that food is attainable. I look at food porn and I see, macaroni and cheese pizza. Well, all right, Dan. I reckon I'll go have some macaroni and cheese pizza. But you see, 3 blondes on top of each other with double D titties? Ain't ever gonna happen. Finally, we're gonna wrap this up with a question from Clinton M, who says, Grim, why do you and Heel Wife fight all the time? I blame one thing. Period mode. You don't understand that women have this thing called a period which alters their hormones. And I'm like, fuck you, hormones! Yeah, I ripped that off from, what's his name? Seth Rogen from that Knocked Up movie. But it's the truth. Bitches become beasts that are not themselves. And that's what happens. These hormones run wild in females' anatomies. And it makes their brain go batshit. You know why they call women cunts? Because it stands for can't understand normal thinking. And that's what happens when they go in period mode. And that's why we fight. One day she's like, oh, would you want to get some figures for your birthday? And I'm like, thank you, wife. And then the next day the sink's broke and we don't have any money to fix it. Well, if you didn't buy all these stupid figures, maybe we have money to fix the sink. I can't fucking win. But, at the end of the day, still my wife. I still love her. She's the mother of my children. She's pretty. And we have fun together. I record some of our fun times together. You see some of the embarrassing husband blogs. We're having a good time together. And then just a lot of times, when she starts going period mode, I whip out the camera and record that bitch smashing up my shit. But I thank you guys for watching this Q&A, and thank you for all your questions. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for more. You guys are the reason I exist out here. You guys mean everything to me. If you guys didn't watch my videos 2 a day, every day, that's all I ask, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't exist. I'd be sitting in my room by myself playing with my figures. Obama self. So I thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I really do. You guys mean everything to me. Nailed It Nation for life. Team Nailed It for life. Pound it out, guys. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Grim. Oh!